Here's important information from the health law firm.
If you've received a complaint against your license, it's smart to seek good legal advice early to avoid disciplinary action. This advice applies to physicians as well as to other licensed health professionals. The attorneys at the health law firm routinely represent physicians and other health professionals in complaints against their licenses. As a medical professional, you should know that these are some of the most frequent situations that lead to complaint investigations and discipline against the medical or other professional licenses. Requiring patients to pay an outstanding medical bill before releasing a copy of their health records. This is prohibited by law. Failing to release a copy of the patient's record in a timely manner. The outside limit is 30 days from the date of the request. This is required by HIPAA, regardless of state law. Accepting a new patient who has had more than one other primary doctor within the prior 5 years when the patient hasn't relocated. Unhappy, disgruntled, unrealistic patients will change physicians often. Identify these patients early and refuse to accept them or terminate them right away if they cause problems or are non-compliant. Failing to fully inform the patient of possible, less than desirable outcomes. Advice of possible risks, especially serious risks, should be documented in writing, preferably signed by the patient. Failing to have and use appropriate consent forms. This includes a refusal of treatment form and a consent form for outcomes that may be less than optimal. Failing to refund medical and dental fees when complaining patients demand it. Often, returning the fees is a cheaper route than defending your license against a complaint. But consult with your health attorney on this. Failing to have good, legible, comprehensive treatment records on the patient. If your handwriting is illegible, either hire a medical scribe or convert to all electronic health records. Failing to document the type and amount of a medication administered, such as a sedative or compound. Be sure this is accurately stated in your chart and especially is billed with the correct billing code. Producing only part of the complete medical chart to the patient, subsequent treating physician, or DOH investigator when requested, unless you are a psychotherapist or psychiatrist. Even if you have converted completely to electronic health records, be sure to print out and produce all treatment plans, histories, physical exams, informed consent forms, photographs, x-rays, progress notes, test reports, other physicians' records, and consults. Failing to keep a copy of prescriptions you write. Keep a copy of any prescriptions you write for a controlled substance in the patient's record. These are not hard and fast rules. Following them will not guarantee that you will never receive a complaint or investigation. However, following them will greatly reduce your risks. If you find yourself being notified of a complaint or an investigation, contact the health law firm at the earliest notice. The attorneys of the health law firm provide legal representation to physicians, mental health counselors, social workers, dentists, dental hygienists, nurses, nurse practitioners, CRNAs, pharmacists, psychologists, and other health professionals in DOH investigations, DEA investigations, FBI investigations, Medicare investigations, Medicaid investigations, and other types of investigations against physicians and health professionals. Call the Health Law Firm or visit its website at thehealthlawfirm.com.
For more information, visit thehealthlawfirm.com.